Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. For this week's video, I don't really have enough vlog footage, so I thought since as of today I have been here for exactly 1 month, so I thought I would talk about my first month here in Germany and also Austria because I went there for a day. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy it. So my first month here has been absolutely amazing. It's really a dream come true coming here. It's better than I ever imagined it would be. I've done so much, but I still have so much to do and see. I guess first I could talk about why I'm here. So for those of you that don't know, I'm here as an au pair, which this is a job that you come here as a foreigner, or to any country you can do this, and you are there to be basically like a live-in nanny, and it's really rewarding, it's really fun. I love the family, they're amazing, and yeah, so a lot of my responsibilities are helping with cleaning and cooking and taking the youngest to kindergarten and taking the kids to their activities every week and playing with them, and it's just amazing. I really love it. Also, being here, you get the opportunity to take some language classes, which I do know German from high school and university, but you know, when you don't use a language every day, you start to lose things, so I was starting to lose things, so I'm taking a B1 level course, even though I technically already know most of this stuff. I think it's really rewarding for me that I'm getting a review of stuff that I know, and some things that I've struggled with anyways, I'm getting better at. And through this language course, I've met some really amazing friends from everywhere, from Italy, Venezuela, Mexico, Korea, South Korea, not North, obviously. But yeah, I've made some really amazing friends and we've done some fun things together. So sometimes we go into Munich and sightsee, and we also went to Salzburg together, me and two of the Italians that are in my class that I really love. They're great people. So we went to Salzburg together and it was amazing. So if you don't know, Salzburg is a city in Austria. It's on the border with Austria and Germany. And it's in the Alps. It's absolutely beautiful. So in love with that city. I had known a little bit about it before I went, but I didn't know a lot. But once I was there, I just like so in love. Such an old, beautiful city, and actually the old city, the Altstadt, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it's actually one of the biggest in the world. It's amazing and beautiful. And also, if you didn't know, Mozart, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, is from Salzburg. He was born there, he lived there for a lot of his life, and it was really cool. We got to go to Mozart's Geburtshaus, which is the house where he was born. We got to tour the museum, and it was really cool to just be there and like think to yourself, I'm walking the same streets that one of the best composers of all time walked every day. That's such a cool thought to think about, and I really loved that. Also in Salzburg, we went to a castle. I can never remember the name, so I'm gonna read it. Festenhofen Salzburg. It's a fortress on top of a mountain overlooking the whole city, and it's a little pricey to sound like it. Some people would say it's pricey, but so worth it. It's gorgeous. The view, you can never get anything like that from anywhere else in the city. It's so beautiful. I say do it if you ever get a chance to go. And in the castle, you can go on a tour through the torture tower, which is the Rektum. And once you get to that, you are literally at the topmost view of the whole castle. And it's just breathtaking, absolutely breathtaking. And what else? There's this creepy little like puppet museum inside the castle. I don't know if I put that in my Salzburg vlog, but if I didn't, I'm going to insert it here. Off of Salzburg onto Munich. I've always had a fascination for Munich because my German teacher in high school was so in love with the city that he would talk about it passionately all the time. So it made me really curious about the city, and I've gotten to see some really cool things so far. For one thing is the Glockenspiel, which I will insert footage of. It was very long, so I'm not going to put in all of that because it would be about like 10 minutes of footage of the Glockenspiel. It's really cool. If you haven't seen it, once it goes off, it usually goes off around noon, and I can't remember, I think 5 p.m. Don't quote me on that, I don't remember fully. But we went to the one at noon, me and my friend who is an au pair across the street from where I live. And we got to see it go off, and it was really cool. So there's these figures in the old city hall, and when the Glockenspiel goes off, it plays a song, and they go around and around, and there's 2 knights jousting on horses, and a surprise happens at the end. I'm not going to spoil it, and it's not in my footage because I stopped filming right before that because my arm was getting tired from filming for like 6 minutes. But yeah, it's really cool, and if you ever get a chance, you should do it. Other things I've seen in Munich are St.Pauls church. It's very old, very beautiful. The ceiling is just breathtaking. The architecture is so beautiful. On top of that, we've seen Victualienmarkt. This is like an open air market. They sell little Christmas stuff. They sell fruits and vegetables and alcohol and gelato. They sell like everything you can think of, and it's so cute, and it's actually a well-known tourist attraction here. It's pretty cool, and I think you should definitely check it out if you get a chance to come here. My shirt keeps like sliding down, so I have a feeling I'll be adjusting it a lot in this video. Recently, I also got to go to the Hofbräuhaus. This is a huge tourist attraction in Munich. It's a brewery and restaurant here in Munich, and not a lot of locals eat there. It's usually tourists, and I've just wanted to go because it's like something you have to do when you go to Munich. And I have a little bit of footage of inside the restaurant, so I'll insert that here. Gotten to do so far. Oh, we went hiking too. I forgot about that. But there are still quite a few things on my list of things to do in Munich and in Europe in general. So I'll tell you about the stuff I want to do in Munich. I want to go to the BMW museum because it's really cool, and the Olympic Park. I can't remember what the German is for that. I think it's just like I can't remember. Anyways, the Olympic Park and the Englische Garten. It's a huge park in Munich. It's supposed to be beautiful, so I'm hoping to go there this weekend, fingers crossed. Also, Nymphenburgschloss. This is a palace inside Munich. It's supposed to be beautiful too, and there's a big garden, like park, on the castle grounds. I don't remember. And anyways, I also want to go to LMU. If you don't know what that is, that's Ludwig Maximilian Universität. That's the University of Munich, and some really cool history has happened there. If you don't know about it, I encourage you to look up the White Rose Society. It's a group that was around during World War II, and they were completely against Nazism, and they were trying to do stuff to basically wake the people up and let them see that they're going to lose the war. So it's really cool. It also has a sad ending. I would also recommend, if you have a chance, to watched the movie The Last Days of Sophie Scholl. It's about the group, and specifically Sophie and her brother Hans Scholl, which are the two main people of the group, I would say. So much so that they named the place in the university Dickes-Wistische-Platz. So, yeah, it's really cool, and I really want to go. And also, there's an archive place, like an archive museum, that has the history of all of Bavaria, I believe, in Munich, and I want to go there too. Another place that's high on my list, it's not in Munich, but it's just outside of Munich, is Neuschwanstein Castle. This is the Disney castle. So if you don't know, Neuschwanstein is a huge castle in southern Germany, and it is the inspiration for Walt Disney's castle in all of the Disney, like at the beginning of every Disney movie. So it's beautiful. A lot of my friends who are here have already gone, so I really want to go. I'm really excited. It's a huge tourist attraction though, so there will be a bit of a wait when I go, but it'll be worth it. I believe that. Also, another place I want to go to is Dachau, and I know that's really morbid if you don't know what Dachau is. There's the city of Dachau, which I also want to see because I've heard it's really pretty as well. But I want to go to the camp. It's the memorial of the concentration camp of Dachau, and I want to go because I think it's important for me to really understand how horrible everything was. I don't think you can fully grasp it until you've been there. And I think just being there will make you see it and feel it, and I think I'll probably cry, not gonna lie. For those of you that don't know me, or don't know this about me, I have been obsessed with World War II for as long as I can remember. I'm a history nerd, specifically when it comes to World War II and Germany, with the German side of things. I'm not saying like, oh, I love it. Like, I'm just so fascinated by it that I just love to research about it, and I think there's no better research than going to the place where it happened, so that's why I want to go to Dachau. So other places in Germany that I want to go to, Nuremberg. This city is also not too far from Munich. It's also in Bavaria, and I want to go there because it also has a lot of history, especially with World War II. That is where Hitler held all of his rallies, and actually it's where the Nazis made the law of taking away all the rights from the Jews. And it's also significant because this is where, after the war, all of the Nazis were held. This is where their trials were, the Nuremberg trials. You've probably heard of it. This is where their trials were for crimes against humanity and war crimes. So I think it's really fascinating, and it's supposed to be beautiful as well, but I really want to go there for the history aspect, and it's not too far away, so why not? I can always just take a bus or a train and I'll be there pretty quick. Anyways, I also really want to go to Berlin because I feel like you have to go to Berlin when you come to Germany. There's so much history, and it's such a beautiful city, and there's just so much to see there. I can't even like list it all in this video, or it'll be like 10 years long. So I hope I get the chance to go there. Also, I would love to go to Cologne, but it's kind of far, so I'm not sure if I'll get to. I did a project on, like a presentation on Cologne in university, so I think it'd be really cool just to do a presentation on it, and then a few years later get to actually go there. Like, that'd be super cool. Outside of Germany, just in Europe in general, I have a few places on my list. Amsterdam is number one where I want to go. I think Amsterdam is so cool and beautiful, and I've heard so many amazing things about it that I just really want to go. So I'm planning on it. I get 2 weeks vacation, so hopefully I get a chance to go to Amsterdam. I think I'll be able to. Anyways, I'm just really excited about it. Also, I want to go to Italy, which I am going to Italy with my host family. We're going there in a few weeks, actually. We're going to Florence, and we might stop in Pisa. We're not sure yet. We're going to Florence because they have a school holiday. It's called the Herbstferien, the fall holiday. And so we're going to Italy for, I'm not sure how many days, but I'm really excited because Italy is so old and there's so much history and it's so beautiful, and I'm really excited to go there. Thanks for watching this week's video. If you liked this video, make sure to hit that like button and the subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you know when I post a new video. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.